all the time.
And We Chat here is a feel-good establishment. We preach empowerment. We speak empowerment. We speak self-love. And that's what we're about. Now, watch this. Scenarios. We bringing it back. We bringing these scenarios back.
Let's go, man. Let's go.
Let's go.
So here it is. We have the mom is in labor. She's about to bear your child. The family has gathered, the mom, the father, the spouse, the siblings, everybody is here for this event, understand? Which is rare. However, we're all here. We're all in attendance. And the doctor comes to the mom, dad, and spouse and says, hey, it's been a complication in the pregnancy and only one could survive. You guys go ahead and talk amongst yourselves and render a decision. Chris, what decision you make?
Who survives? Between the mother and the child? I'll probably take the child.
You're taking the child. You're saying you're saving the child?
Of course. Why not? That's the next generation. No, wait. Let me say this. Wait. But it would be a conversation I would have with the mother. You understand what I'm saying? That's something that's what I would call an unselfish and unconditional love type of sacrifice. You understand what I'm saying? Because, me, I would die for my daughter. You understand what I'm saying? I would. Because I done lived my life, in my opinion. You get what I'm saying? Even though I'm still young, I done lived my life. My daughter's only about to be 5 tomorrow. You see what I'm saying? I'm going to make that sacrifice for my child. Now, in that situation, that's something that me and the mother would have to talk about. You understand?
Right.
But, it would be her choice at the end. But I would personally say, yeah, the child. Let the child live. You get what I'm saying? But it was my choice. You get what I'm saying? But
okay, let the child live.
Yeah.
I don't disagree, right?
Yeah.
Because this is just opinion based, right?
Yeah.
And I just want to make this announcement, for those who actually been through it, understand. We're just giving opinions out. We understand that you guys been through a time if you had to pick and choose. So we understand. However, this is just opinions. We're not, what you choosing? Well,
I mean, the baby gonna have to live. I mean,
okay. Two for the baby. Two for the baby.
I just say that for the simple fact of the matter is that the baby haven't had a chance, and the mother may be whatever age. Definitely would have to. I mean, if I'm able to talk to her, then yeah, we definitely gonna talk about it. But if I'm not able to talk to her about it, we're putting it in God's hands, and she's going home, and the baby's coming, live. It's just simple as that. I mean,
okay. Okay. And it is, like I said, in real life situations.
Yeah, you will want both.
It's to where both come home. Right. I understand. I mean, like, it's been, okay, it's complications, but both baby and mom come home in real life situations. However, in this situation, I'm just pinning the either or.
Yeah.
And we're just, nobody's a bad person for choosing the baby. Nobody's a bad person for choosing the mom. It's just a conversation piece.
Right.
So,
and no offense. Please don't take no offense.
So, Yana, what you doing? One night for a woman.
Yeah, she get out of here.
Yeah.
So this is funny. And this is a talk that needs to be talked about. This is very important. I'm so thankful for this. Shout out to you, Ben, for this. And this is one of those uncomfortable talks that needs to be talked about. I had one of these with my mother. Let me give y'all a perspective here. A mother to another mother. My mother, She actually was the one that asked me, and her decision was she would choose me and not my baby if I was in that predicament. And at the time, I was like, what? You said what now? You will let my baby die and you will choose me? I don't live my life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm having mixed emotions. But then as a mother to another mother, if it was me, I'm choosing the baby. And I understand that now because she's a mother. I'm her daughter.
Mm.
So to her, I'm going to choose my baby.
Mm.
And it took me a minute to understand that. I'm like, yo, that's crazy. That's selfish. Like, what you mean? You gonna let a baby die? What? But
her baby.
as a mother, we're gonna choose our babies.
That's right.
And that was very uncomfortable. It was this is a touching topic because I've experienced this. I was going through a situation or whatever. So that's why I can speak on this and relate to this topic a little bit. And at that time, I was on that pedestal and I'm like, yo, like, what we choosing? My mother, like, she just, what? Me, not the baby. But I understood because she's a mother. A mother's gonna choose their babies first. And if I had to decide, even though I'm a mother, being in that situation, of course, I'm gonna choose baby because I've lived my life. This is God's creation. This is not a mistake. This baby has a chance to live theirs. And I just hope and pray that theirs is even longer than mine. This is a very good shout out to you. And I keep saying it because these uncomfortable talks needs to be talked about. And these are talks, not even that it needs to be talked about. These are talks that we would never think to talk about. Like, if that happened, what are we going to do?
So yeah, the thing is, I just want to put the conscience of our viewers to start thinking like, hey, I may be in a situation one day, understand, and what would I do? Understand. So, but
To be mindful of.
Mm-hmm.
what would I choose?
And then let me finish though. So we go on and we start asking the waitress, and the waitress come behind and said they're gonna choose if it was between their someone in their their family and the baby. They're gonna choose the one, not the baby. They're not choosing the baby. And I'm like, what? Not why not the baby? Now that's different. And her response was because you can always create new babies. And I was alarmed. I was like, yo, because it sounds horrible, y'all. It sounds horrible, but
I get what you came
I
from,
like to
though.
see it from all perspectives. I like to see it from all perspectives. And at the same time, that is a fact. That's a fact.
But
It's
wait a minute.
a fact. It's a unproven fact because some people cannot have that baby again, and for those who can't recreate, my apologies, no disrespect to you. But also in that sense, she was saying like that's just like being in a relationship with a man and it don't work out. You can go get another one. You can go create another baby, and that's how she don't have kids. So she was speaking from a someone who doesn't have kids, who doesn't have a relationship point for those who don't. And so we got one who does have kids. We have a mother perspective, and then we also have someone who don't have kids. And like she said, you gotta choose my sister or whoever. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna choose my sister. I think we were talking about the sister. She was like, I'm gonna choose my sister over the baby because my sister's still here. She still get a chance to see another day, or whatever the case may be. The baby ain't fully grown yet. The baby haven't got experience yet. So she was like, you can create another one. And y'all, hear me. I'm not saying she's wrong or right. Don't run off what I'm saying. I'm just saying I understand though. We have to be understanding and see things from everyone's perspective, even if we disagree. We can't be like, oh, you wrong, you stupid for that. No, we can't bash them either because we're all entitled to our opinion.
That's facts.
We're not judging. So let me ask you this though. Does it change if this is your fifth child?
What you mean?
So
what you mean?
If this is child number 5, right, that you're having the complications on, does it change? Like, does that change?
You're saying like, oh, I got other kids. Right. So you're asking like in that sense?
And you go through it 5 times, like
no, not the complications 5 times, but on the 5th child, I'm going through the complications.
Oh, I see.
Oh, you're asking like, hey, I'm a mother, already got kids, forget about it, choose me.
If you still have her here and the baby go, or
Well, yeah. Because now that we got 4 other children,
man, they didn't go on road.
so all right, so it changes. It changes. Yeah. All right. Chris, does it change for you?
Well, that's a tough one. I mean, you already got 4 of the kids. I mean, golly, like I'm just
Get the
saying,
baby.
like, golly, hey,
Like,
low, low key, it does, it does,
But
because you
I
already
mean,
got
it changed
kids.
me.
No, all right, and let me say this. This is why it changes for me, right? Now, watch this. All right, remember what I said at first. Now, let me break it down. I said I would take the baby over the mother, right? Right? That's now, and I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but you were talking about that was the mother's first child, right?
Yeah, right.
Okay, so watch this. In the other scenario that you gave, it changes because watch this. If the mother dies, who's gonna watch the kids? You see what I'm
You?
saying? No.
Yeah.
Yo, no, right? No, I could, but I mean, we know through the African American community that broken families is the reason for a lot of trauma. You get what I'm saying? Like a lot of that stuff. Not every single one, but the point is, why would I sit there and sacrifice, another half that needs the mother? Because the mother is well needed in the family. You understand what I'm saying? Not saying the man can't raise a child by himself, but the mother is needed. I'm sorry. Both of them are
I
needed.
agree with that. Let me say this.
Yeah.
If you're willing to take on the one child, right? To me, it's no different.
4 children by yourself?
There's no different. For me, I'm not saying right or wrong. I'm just saying there's no difference
Between 1 and 4 kids. Wait. Hold on. Are you saying there's no difference between 1 and 4 kids? Or are you just saying there's no difference between kids, period?
I'm saying there's no difference between having the child be the survivor. If I have 2 or 3, it doesn't matter, because when you say, I'm looking at the moral aptitude, right?
Yeah.
That's what I'm looking at. So does morals change because we got more children? No, I was gonna take on the responsibility of this child, and so it's the same thing for me. However,
but doing it by yourself, though. Hold up, but doing it by yourself. You talking about 4 kids by yourself?
woo.
What?
I actually agree. I agree.
What?
I agree with Ben because, and I say I agree with Ben, I'm still gonna choose the baby, and it's unfortunate. Yes, it's highly unfortunate because they need their mother, and I'm a mother. I'm speaking for the mothers out here, mother perspective. They're true indeed. Yes, it's not, and I'm not even. I'm gonna have to disagree a little bit with you, Chris. Don't take it the wrong way, but I understand. Yeah, 4 kids. Cause woo, I don't think so. And let me switch it then, because I'm a mother. I want to speak. Out of a mother's perspective. So say for instance, I just have to switch y'all because I want to give a good opinion. So say the father was the one on that bed, you know what I'm saying? And a baby was on that bed. So I'm gonna have to switch real fast, y'all. I'm sorry. So say the baby was in need and needed something or whatever, and the father was on the line. Am I gonna choose the father to pass away, or am I gonna choose the father to pass on whatever to save the baby? And if I'm in that situation and I'm stuck with 4 kids, if the father passed, Lord knows, I'm like, what the hell? Hell no. But at the same time, I'm still going to choose the baby because the father had lived his life. This baby didn't get that chance. And I don't want to take that from the baby. This is a baby we're talking about. So I would choose the baby. Sorry, Dad. I just have to figure this out. Like, I don't know. Take a village, run a team. Somebody had to stay with grandma. Somebody had to go to auntie. I don't know. But I'm just saying, though, I'm going to choose the baby. I'm going to choose the baby.
Hey Chris, it sounds like, and I'm not.
4.
Like the scholarship,
Poor baby kids.
because initially with the one-on-one, you chose the baby,
Yeah.
but with the multiple, you chose the mom, and it sounds like for the help, not because the. So I think, I mean, you can always get help from somewhere else.
But hold on, Ben. I have to disagree, and I understand that point for the help, because what if they don't have help? You have to understand people's situations. What if the mother and the father was the only ones in that children's life? Grandma not there, the other people don't care. Or what if they didn't have siblings or whatever? They don't have that extra support. I
Okay.
understand that.
For me, I don't think it should change though. But let me answer. Right?
Mm-hmm.
If this was the first one, and I'm choosing the spouse. I'm personally choosing the spouse. Understand?
The first one?
Yes, and the mom is gonna die or the child. I'm choosing the spouse.
Wow.
Well, yeah. I want to hear this.
So,
I love it. I love it. Speak freely. I love it.
I'm gonna speak for this. So this is the thing. More children could be sought for, right? And what I never had, I could never miss.
Facts.
That's a fact.
That's a fact.
What I never had, I can't miss. So, so
I'm gonna say this.
I would choose the option to go at it again.
So, okay.
That's what I would choose. I would choose the option.
But listen, it go hand in hand though. You can always create new babies. You can always get another spouse.
Right.
In that scenario, you have surrogates, you have adoption, you have a lot of other things that we can do.
Okay.
But if this is my spouse and I'm in love with them and I'm rocking thick and thin, I wouldn't want them gone. I would rather say, you know what? Let's survive her and we could shoot at it again.
Okay, so what if she can't handle it? Like if she can't get through it, what do you do then?
What you mean?
I mean, of course you're gonna try to care for her. I mean, like she can't handle it. Like she cannot go on with her life knowing that this happened to her.
Okay, the decision I made, because first of all, she would be comatose and she couldn't make the decision. That's why we're making the decision, or the family made it. Okay, she couldn't live with the fact that the decision I made for her.
And then y'all split.
Yeah, so that would just be unfortunate. Understand?
Oh.
Yo, shout out to you, Wolf. Shout out to you for that, because that happens. That happens. People dead ass break up because they cannot handle the loss of a baby.
Mm-hmm.
That would be an unfortunate situation, and I would have lost 2 losses at that time.
Mm-hmm.
However, meet me at the top. We move forward.
Come on.
We move forward in life.
Not meet me at the top.
Watch this. And this is a learning moment, right? This is a teaching moment. Sometimes we face adversity. Sometimes we face devastation, and we forget to still be prosperous. We forget to still get through. We have that stronghold, and we take grief, and we say, okay, I'm staying right here with it. And we never recover, we never move on. So when I say meet me at the top, I still have to live life. I'm not gonna say I'm not, it's not gonna hurt me, or I don't gonna think about it, but I still have to move forward.
Absolutely, man.
Yeah.
No, but it's so often to where people be devastated by grief, by what have you, and they stop. Oh, I quit my job. I don't know what to do. They become homeless. They become bums.
Yeah,
Understand?
that does happen.
Because of devastation. So in all devastation, in all long suffering, be prosperous. Period. Things happen in the world. Life happens every day. But you have to persevere. You cannot say, "Oh, I lost my job. Everybody's dying."
Nah.
People have you have successful people in their merit of success lose their job and kill their whole family. Is that warranted?
No, surely not.
No. So through devastation, when I say meet me at the top, it's because I can't stop.
Yeah, I understand.
Okay,
Nobody.
I made the decision to keep the mom. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So the baby got executed.
Mm-hmm.
The mom is devastated from my decision. We break up. I have to keep going towards the top.
So, okay. Yeah, we're going to leave that right there.
Wait. Let me clear something up real fast. We are potting. Everyone, let me clear something on Ben's behalf. We're not putting a time limit on anyone's grief. We can never put a time limit how long
Right.
someone is to grieve over something.
Mm-hmm.
One grieves over something another. So don't misconstrue saying that, you know. No, go ahead. I just wanted to clear that up because some people probably be like, "What? You tell me I need to get?"
No,
Let's
not yet.
misconstrue because we not putting time limits on anyone's grief.
Yeah, right. So like I said, for me, I have to keep trending upward.
Yeah.
Regardless to any devastation.
Good. Good.
Yeah.
So now, scenario number 2. You're with your spouse for 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
For whatever reason, you're not married yet. Understand? So she has a daughter, she has a son, whatever. She has a child that you raised for these 10 years. Now it's not yours because she had an existing child.
Mm-hmm.
You raised her for this 10 years. She passes away. Understand? She doesn't have a will. So the child that you raised for 10 years, being that she didn't have a will, may not be yours any longer. Are you fighting?
Okay, well, first of all,
That's a lose-lose.
Is it? Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm fighting.
Okay, you fighting. Okay.
I'm fighting for the simple fact of the matter is that, any outside child becomes family.
Right.
Any outside child becomes your child.
Well, you raised her for 10 years.
Yeah. So, with that all being said, I would want the child to. But if other people get involved, it doesn't play in my favor. It's really going to be pretty much out of my hands. Because I'll be constantly fighting for her because
legally you have no merit.
Right. Yeah. And then I'm gonna also say this: I'm not going to be with nobody, and we try to be married, and we go, and then we all do it for 10 years. We put it on the.
No, that's a whole different story. Yeah. All right, so Chris, you're fighting.
Yeah, I'm fighting, but like I said, it's a lose-lose. Like you say, knowing the law, knowing how the law works with that, you get what I'm saying? Because I think that's what I just said at the end. If I'm with you for 10 years, I'm gonna go ahead and get some court documents where I'm saying these are my kids. I'm sorry, like I've been taking care of them that long. I'm adopting them. You get what I'm saying? I'm legally adopting them, making them mine. So that way, when something does happen, I don't have to even worry about it. You see what I'm saying? Because that's a bond. I'm sorry. 10 years, that's a bond that you can't. You're not just going to let that go that quick. No, Those are my kids, man. You know, I'd have paid for them to go to Disney World and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Probably bought them some Blues Cruise tickets. Oh yeah, those my kids. Yeah. Yeah, because you're not getting that money back. No. No.
So, despite the court, right, and lieu of the courts, because we know sometimes they go to next of kin,
Yeah.
or in this situation, they may go to the real father,
Yeah. The biological
the
father.
biological father.
Yeah. That was never even present.
That wasn't even present. I understand.
Yes. No, that ain't gonna happen. That can't happen.
So we gotta fight even harder for that.
Yeah, man. 'Cause if I just look at it, if any man was gonna be in their child life, it's gonna be from the beginning. Unless you're dead, incarcerated, or forced out. Right. So I mean, that's just what it is with that. You know what I mean? Like my stepkids, you know, they grown, but they still my stepkids.
Right.
You know, I still got the love and for them, even though I don't deal with their mother. You know what I'm saying? I still love them for who they are. You know what I'm saying? They can call me, I can call them, or whatever the case may be. But the bond is still there. You know what I'm saying? I literally took these guys from kids and they grown men. So it can't help but be bond. Whether if they truly love me or they didn't. Right. Your love was real. Right. More so than the biological.
Facts.
All right. So from a mother's perspective, what would you want, Sierra? Of course, 10 years of courtship, you would want marriage, but other than that,
Yeah.
That's just.
Yeah.
I said 10 years. I might have to reduce that 10 years. Like, that's how it's right?
That's something that's never gonna happen.
No, but you have relationships like that. So when they be, yo, Capo, I love you. Understand? So Jim Jones and his, are they married?
Yeah.
They are.
They're officially married. Yeah.
When did they get married?
Don't know what year, but I know that they had the wedding and everything. Like he paid a hell of a lot of money.
Okay, shout out to that. I understand. But I know they had like an arms this
Because when they was broadcasting their little cash show or whatever, they had a little mist of it. It retroed in and retroed out.
Okay, well, whenever Sierra comes back, she'll answer. So for me, I'm definitely fighting. Understand? Because 10 years you're raising this child, and I'm gonna fight against the mom. I'm gonna fight against the father. I'm gonna fight against every sibling I know. Because so watch this. Now we know 10 years the child could speak. Understand? They could say, "Hey, I want to live with such and such."
Yeah. And not only that, a lot of this day and time, kids got a lot of power.
Yeah, they got a lot of power and a lot of say so. So, even though it may be an uphill battle in the court system, I think it's still winnable when you consider the fact, hey, no, I'm not just the boyfriend. Understand? I am a fiance. We didn't take it there, but this child has been under my reign for 10 years. It would be cataclysmic to this child to go into another household at this point. Yeah. Absolutely. So, I'll fight it. Understand?
Nah, definitely.
I think all these
All real men.
all real men. Understand?
That's
So
fact.
no, yeah, those are, and then we'll definitely we always encourage people to chime in, comment, hit us up in the messages. If you want to be a part of the podcast, you can hit anybody you see up on the screen. Understand? And you let us know, hey, I want to be part of such and such. If you got anything you want to discuss, right? Because this is a Vent, Rebuild, and Refocus podcast. Right? So if you got something you just wanted to express and get it off, feel free, hit us up. Any one of us you see, understand? It's okay.
That part.
So always be great, be brilliant, live life, love life, pursue love fearlessly. Understand? Pursue happiness fearlessly, because those were given to you from the foundation of the world. And it's a beautiful thing when you're happy. It's a beautiful thing when you find love and to live in love.
Right.
Love all out.
And on top of that, just to add to that, for all the people that's out there in the world, just know that you're not alone. Anybody that's out there in the world that think that they're alone, you're never alone. You can always pick up a phone. You can always open up the Bible. You can always go outside and look to the sky and talk to the Lord. It's going to be always somebody around you that's going to, make sure that you're all right. So please.
And you know what? Some of these podcasts is going to be what we call Bible study. Understand? Because in all things, it's God.
Amen.
But sometimes the belief is different. And you know what I say? Where you show me belief, I can show you disbelief. Understand? If you don't know your God, you still guessing to me. So the belief is one thing, but to know is a greater.
That's facts.
Yeah.
When you think, it's different between thinking you know God and knowing you know God. Because when you think you don't know, but when you know, you don't got to think.
That's
yeah.
Understand? Beliefs could be wrong.
True.
Yeah, and also we also taught not to question a lot of stuff, but that's nonsense. That's what we're gonna get into though. Our next podcast, y'all go check us out, man.
We're gonna to where we get on here and we just talk about the Bible. Some people don't even believe in the Bible. Some people don't believe in God, and that's okay. We want you guys to come forward. We want to talk to you. We don't want to debate with anybody. However, we just want to have an open conversation like we're doing today.
Positive conversation.
Yeah.
Our conversation. Because sometimes there's so much power in words. There's so much power in really missing the power when we say certain. Right. We will give our power away, and we will make other people powerful.
Right.
Understand?
That's facts.
For instance, we're not gonna stay on this topic too long. For instance, anything that goes good for a person, thank God. Anything that goes bad for a person, I rebuke you, Satan. Here it is. We just gave equal power to Satan. But they don't even see that. We just gave equal power to Satan.
Why
Because
you
we
acknowledge
just
him? No, it's like why you acknowledge the devil more than you do God. You know what I'm saying? Like
something happened bad, we acknowledge him. Something happened good. God has no rival. He has no polarity. He created polarity.
Right. Fact.
It is
ain't no back and
forth. It's
forth.
no God and then the devil. It's God and God.
facts.
The devil asks for permission to do anything.
You got to.
But let's not stray from what we came to say. We guys, thank you, Chris, for your time. Wolf, thank you for your time. Hey, make sure y'all tune in for the people. We heading to Ludacris. And if you don't know what that means, to the #1 spot. Understand? Bar.
Bar. Yeah.
We love y'all. Yeah. Peace and blessings. Love.
Peace. Blessings.